So we're here today with Dowayne Combrink. How does it feel to be back in boxing again?
Year 9 months, what can I say? Once it's bitten, it's there for life. So, just happy to be back with what I know. Being in camp for 6 months, pushing, getting the weight down, getting to crisp condition, just to give up a good show.
What happened in that period when you were boxing to when you came back to boxing? What were you doing in your time out?
I had my own business, so at the time that I was boxing, I'd say boxing was very slow. Not a lot of fights, not a lot of opportunities. I must say, Jeff Ellis from African Ring and Golden Gloves, they've put up quite a few shows lately, and that's motivated me. You know, it's one thing training for a fight, being in tip-top condition, but if there's no shows, sponsors start pulling out, it just becomes an expense. So that's why I stepped out. At my own business, I stepped out because I wanted to, not because I had to. Didn't take any damage or so. I just said to myself, 23 years old, let me see what the world's got.
And when you came to the decision to join the Smiths, obviously a new camp for you when you joined at the time, what made you come here?
To be honest, they've got quite a few champions in the gym, and me and Sean's been in good communication with each other for the last 4 years, on and off. He's wanted me since I turned pro, and just the distance and the opportunities at the time wasn't there, so I refused it, and I approached him, and he was overexcited to take me over, and so that's a happy thing for me.
So you're coming back on Golden Gloves bills. Obviously you fought there before, and you come up against a guy, Karabo Makupi, if I'm not mistaken.
That's good.
You saw him there at the press conference. What do you think about him?
To be honest, I'm not one for trash talk, whatever. I put in 110%, and everybody that's watched my fights, everybody that's watched me train, spar, I'm willing to die in the ring. So I hope they put up a good show. I hope they train hard. I want to give a good fight. I want to perform, and you know what I'm saying? It's one thing for me to win a fight, but I want boxing to look good. I want it to be a good fight where they can say that's fight of the night, not Dowayne Combrink walk through somebody.
I know it's cliche to say you've had the best camp of your life and whatever, but how has this camp felt to you?
To be honest, with regards to nutrition, training, recovery, it's the best camp I've ever been in.
Okay.
I'm basically on weight. I'm playing around. I haven't started depriving myself. I haven't cut. Sparring's tip top. Like I say, 6 months. I've been with the Smiths for the last 4 months, and it's been excellent. I'm gonna be, not just because they are my current camp. I've been trained by some of the best trainers in South Africa, Harold Vorbach, Nick Durant, and I do believe this has been my best camp to date. Even though it's just a 6-rounder, I've made the weight easy, strength and conditioning perfect.
You've been in big fights before, obviously Sylvester Zaki, Giovanni Bushby. How close do you think you are to getting back in the ring against that sort of caliber again?
Something that Sean says, and it's become a reality now, working with him, is he says he's always seen me as a guy that switches up gears. I've got a few gears, so I can start off slow, I can start off fast, but once I explode, like I say, when I get into the ring, I'm willing to die in the ring. And there's not many people. I won't say there's nobody, but but there's not a lot of people that can withstand that, that can stand against it. So I do believe I've got the skills, I've got the grocery, I've got everything. I'm 25 years old. I haven't even reached my peak. I'm still a baby in the boxing world. Let's see what we can do.
Not to look past this fight, obviously you're very confident that you're going to win, but of course you've got to focus on the opponents. But there has been a fight that's been looming, it's been missed in the past. There's a fight against Alfonso Tissen. Does that fight still interest you?
If it's worth it, let me put it this way: fight Alfonso over a 6-rounder. I think as much as I wouldn't want it, he wouldn't want it. We're both at the stage in our lives where we want to achieve things. So if there's the right kind of money, title, definitely. Like I say, it's been roaming around since amateur days that we were going to fight each other. If Golden Gloves can make it happen, why not?
And then what's your prediction for this upcoming fight? Are you predicting to go to the distance to get the rounds back, or are you maybe predicting the shorter routes here?
I never predict on fights, but what I can tell you is If I can go 6, it would be a good way to get back into it, break the ring rust. But like I said, I can't comment on his preparation for the fight. I can't comment on what he can withstand and what he can take. So, like I said, nobody gets paid overtime in the sport. But like I say, 6 rounds would also be nice to break the ring rust.
And then lastly, just a message to everyone, all your fans that will come out and support you, and just to thank them.
I'd like to thank each and every person that's been part of this journey with me. It's been a 6-7 month journey to get back into it. There's a lot of people that's been against it. There's a lot of people that's been for it, more for it than against it. But I want to prove you wrong, or I want to prove you right. It's the worst thing walking around and people ask you, please Dwayne, come back, fight. We want you to fight. We enjoyed your fight. So I'm willing to give it my all and see where it goes. But I do thank each and every one, the Smiths, all of my sponsors, Sweat 1000. If you can just stand with me through this one, we can make it happen.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.